Hello and welcome to the Embrace the Mud podcast. Today we're going to be exploring the common pitfall of being led by fear in relationships. How can you tell if you're being led by fear instead of love? We're going to be asking 10 questions that you can reflect on to determine if maybe you are unconsciously being led by fear. So let's dive in. You are listening to the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, and life-giving relationships. Why focus on relationships? Because the quality of our intimate partnerships and close connections influences our health, happiness, and longevity more than anything else in our lives. Relationships matter a lot. So together, let's jump into the mud, aka our messy relationships, pull some weeds, plant some seeds, and create an enriching environment where strong relationships can take root. I am your grateful host, Dara Posner. I am a relational disaster working toward relational mastery. I am also a positive psychology coach, a relational mindset coach, a blogger, and now a podcaster. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Embrace the Mud podcast, where we discuss all things related to healthy, joyful, life-giving relationships. If you are a fan of this podcast, please subscribe, follow, like, review, and share. Your engagement in this way is crucial to the success of the podcast, and I appreciate you taking just a few seconds to support my mission, which is to help people like you flourish in life and love. Do you think you might be consciously or unconsciously playing it safe when it comes to matters of the heart? Do you find yourself holding back, hesitant to fully express your thoughts and feelings? Are you constantly questioning whether your partner is the right fit for you, harboring doubts and reservations that you keep to yourself? These are all signs that fear may be driving your actions and decisions in your romantic relationships and potentially other relationships as well. True intimacy, the kind that nourishes the soul and fosters deep connection, can only be achieved when we are led by love, not fear. But how do you know if fear is calling the shots in your relationships? Here are 10 questions to ask yourself. Do I withhold how I feel due to fear of alienating or upsetting my partner? Do I have serious doubts about whether I want to be with my partner that I keep to myself? Do I wish my partner would change so that I can feel more satisfied in a relationship? Am I harboring resentments towards my partner and withholding affection and attention as punishment? Do I chronically tolerate hurtful behavior from my partner instead of enforcing healthy standards and boundaries? Am I in the habit of focusing on what's wrong with my partner or our relationship rather than on what's right? Do I compare my relationship to others and imagine that other people have it better or fantasize about being with a different partner? Do I often go along to get along because, well, that's just easier? Am I easily offended or upset when my partner expresses displeasure or dissatisfaction with something I did? And do I avoid difficult conversations or sweep issues under the rug instead of addressing them head on? If you found yourself answering yes to any of these questions, fear may be influencing your behavior and decisions in your relationships. The truth is, when we operate unconsciously, we tend to show up inauthentically, which is manifested through negative patterns of thought and behavior that keep us from experiencing the deep connection that we long for. But not to worry, there is a way out. And the first step is awareness. Take the time to identify your deeply entrenched limiting beliefs, thought processes, and behavior patterns. Shine a light on the fears that may be driving your actions and make a conscious decision to break free from them. Moving from unconscious to conscious operation takes time and effort and often requires some help along the way. So if necessary, consider seeking support from a therapist, a coach, or even a trusted friend who can offer an outside perspective and guidance as you embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth in service of your relationships. Remember, change begins with a decision followed by action. Commit to leading with love in your relationships and take one small step today to create the momentum toward positive change. You deserve to experience the deep and fulfilling connections that you dream of. And with dedication and self-awareness, you can cultivate a relational life that is safe, harmonious, and deeply satisfying. Are you a successful professional who is thriving in their career, but who feels like they're stumbling in the realm of relationships? Believe me, I understand. I have been there myself. That's why I'm excited to share something special with you. Here on the Embrace the Mud podcast, I'm diving deep into the world of relationships, but I also have a transformative 12-week coaching program just for you. It involves 12 virtual 50-minute sessions where we work together one-on-one to unlock the secrets to becoming confident relational masters. The program is all about understanding yourself and your needs, clarifying what you truly want, and mastering the fundamentals of creating healthy, joyful, life-giving relationships. So if you're tired of feeling uncertain, if you're ready to step into your power and cultivate the fulfilling connections you deserve, then my program is for you. Just head over to mudcoaching.com for more details and to schedule your discovery call. Let's start transforming your relationships and your life. You don't have to wait any longer. Your best relationships are just around the corner. All right, that is all I have for you today. I hope that you'll remember that playing it safe in relationships may give you a false sense of security, but it's not true safety. Only authenticity and vulnerability, which take courage, can get you that and can give you that experience of deep intimacy and connection that you truly long for and deserve. I will be back here tomorrow with another episode for you here on the Embrace the Mud podcast. In the meantime, please also remember that you are wired for love and connection. You are capable of love and connection. You are worthy of love and connection. I'll see you soon.